Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Britton Smets. This is just a makeup channel. We have fun here. We play with makeup. So if you aren't already, please just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post every Friday, as well as just go ahead and hit that notification button just so you know when I post, because you don't want to miss out. But as you can tell from the title of the video, today I'm going to be reviewing the Zodiac Palette by BH Cosmetics. And yes, this is the palette in my other video where I got all excited because the mail guy came and it was this palette in the mail that I was super excited and looking forward to play with. So if you guys want to find out how I did this look, as well as the fact of just how I feel about this palette in general, then just go ahead and keep on watching. I'm going to be reviewing the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Palette. I have been so excited to try this palette just because of all the fun colors it has in it, as well as the like earthy neutral colors in it that you can definitely make some fun looks with. A little background of the palette before we play with it. It retails for $21.99. Usually the site BH Cosmetics tends to have some sales going on quite a bit, so you always just want to check that site. I find that they have quite a bit of sales, so you could always save and not have to spend so much on it. You can either purchase it on Ulta and use a coupon, or you can purchase it on BH Cosmetics where they usually have sales. This palette has 25 eyeshadows, including the highlight. You can use as an eyeshadow and then the highlight. So in total it has 25 pans. On the website, explained as a very versatile palette. You have like all different colors that you can make so many different looks with. It's definitely a very good palette if you're looking for something where you want more neutral, but then also at the same time you want some colors to be able to experiment and play with. This is definitely, I think, a good palette for you. It has 12 baked shimmer as well as 12 buttery mattes, and I think that's really good because I tend to go from like more mattes and then sometimes shimmers, so it definitely gives you options. This palette is just in general described as super pigmented, super versatile, just being able to create many looks with it. I think the concept is super cute, just the fact of like you have your sign and all the different signs and you can just make different looks from them, and they like give you the options, as well as the fact that they are like, your sign is this is the colors that you should do. Just cute stuff like that. A mirror is included, which is really cool. I love when palettes have mirrors. It's allergy free, cruelty free, gluten free, and dermatologist approved. A lot. That is a lot. On their website actually got 5 out of 5 stars, and that was out of 285 reviews, so I'm definitely excited to try this. This has been very, I feel like, talked about, but then at the same time not talked about. I feel like when this came out, I believe it was in November that it came out, people were interested, but then we're like, I don't know. And so I feel like not a lot of people have this palette, and for the price and like what you're getting, it's so worth it if it's good and blendable, which it says it is. So I'm excited. We're going to play around with this today and just try it out. We're going to swatch it. We're going to see how it looks, the blendability, just all that fun stuff. So here we go. And lately I actually have been interested in BH Cosmetics. I've seen they're very affordable. I love their brushes. This is going to be their first like eyeshadow palette that I've tried. I heard their blushes are really good as well. And I also just purchased this Take Me to Brazil palette. This is another one of their eyeshadow palettes that has been quite talked about. It's more on the rainbow spectrum side of it compared to the Zodiac palette that has more neutral looks to it. I will be doing a look with this soon, so we'll see in the future how I like this. So this is just a close-up of the palette, and as you can see, it's just so gorgeous. All the shades are just amazing. Definitely love the color spectrum. Very interested in the highlighter that it comes with. I haven't applied highlight yet, so we'll definitely try that on and see how it looks. I'm scared it's going to be a little too ashy for me because it's very white and like pearly looking. So yeah. Swatching this all over my arm, and I will show you guys how this looks, and we will go from there. So starting from bottom to top, Sagittarius is the emerald green, and then it's going from Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, which is a nice pale champagne color, which I actually end up using, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn. These shimmers are amazing and so pigmented. Like the shimmers, it's in the same order, going from Sagittarius to ending in Capricorn. The mattes were really nice and pigmented. I just think that they look really good pigmentation wise, and I cannot wait to try them out. So far from all the swatches, they seem pretty nice. The only shade that I have a concern with is that like army green shade that's at the top right there, Capricorn. It looks more green in the pan, but then when you swatch it, it comes off kind of like a gray, I don't know how to explain it. It just comes off like a more of a grayish tone than more of like that army green tone, which is kind of a bummer because I really like that shade and don't really have anything like that in my collection. But still, from the swatches, they seem very like pigmented and very nice, especially those shimmers. Like, I did not take a lot when I swatched it on my hand, and they were pigmented. So I'm definitely excited to play around with it. So let's start. I've already primed my eyelids with, of course, MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. I just always do this with eyeshadow reviews just because the fact that I want to give it a fair chance, and I always do this with looks because I just feel like the paint pot like really holds your eyeshadow. I tend to have problems with creasing, so it definitely, like, since I've been using the paint pot, like I haven't had any creasing, so I definitely like the paint pot. Only thing is there's literally so many choices and so many looks you can make with this palette. So I think I'm gonna go for like a more earthy, I think I'm gonna go for more of like an earthy look. I definitely can do more looks with this palette and do a more crazier look. Just let me know if you guys want to see that. But I'm definitely think like a more earthy kind of look would, you know what, no. The colors is what drew me. I can always do a neutral look like any day of the week. So you know what, we're gonna definitely go in with those purples because I am a Leo, and Leo has a very pretty wine color, so we're just gonna go crazy. Taking my e.l.f. crease brush. It's just a very nice fluffy blending brush. I do recommend e.l.f. brushes actually. I think the quality of them is really good. For the price, not bad. So I'm going to be starting out with that like pinky nude shade, the Virgo one, and I'm just going to be putting that along my crease just for a transition. Ooh, the only thing is do you see that? They are quite powdery. Alright, we're just going to be taking that along my crease. Seems to be blending like very nicely. I wish this palette had like a mustard yellow shade. Like, lately I've been into yellow, obviously, and I wanted to do like a yellow and teal look today, and I thought that this palette had a yellow, but I was wrong. But that's the only color I wish it had. I'm going to be going in with that lightest purple shade, and that is Gemini, and I'm just going to be also taking that along my crease. Just very, very powdery. Quite a bit of excess, but not bothering me that much. I do have some fallout on my cheeks. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's another thing that's like a little bleh. I'm just taking it all over my crease. It seems to be blending like beautifully. Like, I don't have any issues of like, sometimes colorful eyeshadows can be patchy. I don't have any issues of that. For the crease, I'm just going to be using the same brush just because this brush like works so well blending, and it looks like it's working pretty nicely with this eyeshadow. So we're just going to stick with this brush for the whole crease. We're going to take that Leo shade and we're going to be putting that more towards the outer crease just to give it more depth. And I'm just kind of like doing it in this. When I'm applying it, I'm just kind of circling it. Taking that Terrace deep purple shade and just putting it on the very outer part of my crease. Then I'm just going to be going back in with that Virgo shade and putting that back over my crease, and this is just going to help blend just pretty much all the colors together. So I just wanted to show you can see there's a little fallout on my cheek, but besides that, blendability wise, like these eyeshadows are bomb. Take a fluffy brush and just brush it under my eyes just to get rid of all that fallout. I'm just going to be taking this Wet n Wild brush. I actually got this at the Dollar Tree. They're actually starting to carry Wet n Wild brushes, so I recommend you check that out because for $1 for Wet n Wild brushes, not a bad deal. Let's start with the Cancer shade. And we're going to put that all along my bottom lash line. And then going back in with that Gemini shade, I'm going to be taking that along the outer part just to, again, give it a little more depth. We're not going to do too much. I just wanted to give it like a nice like light smoked effect. And then after I'm done with that, I'm just going to be going back in with that same e.l.f. blending brush and just kind of going along the line of the lower lash line and then just bringing it up. And it just, I think, smokes it out, makes it look nice. Then I'm just going to be taking a flat brush. This is just from my brush set from Amazon. Taking this shade right here from the Terrace, and I'm just going to be putting that baked shimmer all over my lid. We're going to try it without my Fix Plus and just see how pigmented it is. This shade is so gorgeous. It's just like a nice like pale gold, like champagne kind of color. It's beautiful. For my inner corner, I'm just going to be taking the shade Gemini and just applying that, like I said, onto my inner corner with the same brush. I don't want a lot, I'm just taking a little bit. I'm really happy with this eyeshadow look. I think it looks gorgeous. I think it blended very nicely, and that's with color too. And I'm happy I decided to go with a more colorful look compared to like the more earthy look, which I will do in the future. I just think that this is very nice looking. Now we're going to be trying the highlighter in this palette, and I'm going to be going in with my Morphe M510 brush, and I'm just going to be patting that in. So it's very, I think, light. It's not super blinding. It's a very, like, white highlighter with gold, like, sparkles in it. I think it's very pretty. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go apply lashes really quick as well as lipstick, and I will be right back. I just went ahead and finished this look by applying the Eyler Vegas Nay lashes in Platinum Princess. Lips, I just put on 1993, the Urban Decay liquid lipstick. So overall, I think the eyeshadows are so good. I think they are so good. I'm really happy with this purchase. I definitely recommend this palette. I think for someone who's like growing their palette collection, that is able to do a lot of like versatile looks and is just able to put together a lot of looks and stuff like that, I definitely think that this palette would be perfect for you. I think these shimmers are just so pigmented. I think that the mattes are super buttery. They're super blendable formula. Highlighter, not super crazy. It's just very, very natural. I don't know how often I'll grab for the highlighter because I have a lot. I'll try and grab for it more, I think on more natural days, definitely. But I think just overall this palette is super fun to play with, and I give it a thumbs up. I know why it has 5 out of 5 stars on BH Cosmetics now, because it is just a really good palette. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as well as just this review in general. I think it came out really good. Again, like I said, I'll give you a close-up in a second of this look. But I just think that this is a very nice palette. It's very blendable, like I said. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. More tutorials will be coming soon, especially with that new Take Me to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. I will definitely have fun playing with that, and I'll probably do like a rainbow look with it just because of all the colors in it, make up a rainbow. But yeah, thank you guys. I post every Friday, so I will see you guys next Friday.